You're listening to the February 7th, 2016 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Hello, my friends. It seems many people enjoyed your meditation last week. Thank you. I've been wondering where you'd like to take things from here.
Welcome to you and all. We are very much aware of the fact that you are keen to continue on in this fashion. And yet, today, perhaps we could steer the course onto another matter that we feel may be of interest.
By all means.
Today, we would be keen to speak of that which confuses the mind often. This concerns the subject of protocol.
Protocol? Oh. Regarding what?
Regarding that which allows the soul self to perform that which it feels it can't.
Such as?
1,000 things could be named. All one has to do is think of something they think is impossible, that they think they would like to accomplish, on a soul level, on any level, and there you have number one. You have been taught, indoctrinated, to be limited, because it serves those who wish you to feel this way. It is as if a brick wall has been built around the spirit self, which seems impossible to break down. Too big a job. So, one plods along, under par, always very much under par, even when one thinks they are on top form these days. In our eyes, they are very much functioning under par, under power, from the truth and possibilities that they are capable of being. It is our desire to assist you in breaking down this wall so that you can be free.
So, I am assuming that those elitists that do not have our best interest at heart are the ones that have blocked this off from us. Yet, how was it done? How can we, human beings who are so powerful, be reduced, indoctrinated so strongly as to believe that we are pretty worthless and capable of little?
It is an intricate plan that has been improved upon as the years pass. New technologies fall into place, new ways of dimming the senses.
And so many people have no idea that this is so.
This is surely a fact, because that is part of the plot also, to alleviate anything that feels detrimental to the soul is considered not on by those who desire to rule. To expedite that which one knows within into something that it definitely is not, therefore, being able to manipulate and control. One must keep in mind that these souls are here for a purpose.
Which is, for my feeling as you brought that through, was that it was for a good one. And that can't be right.
Why not? All things, dearest Blossom, are presented to one in order for one to grow, to expand, to experience.
Yes, but the atrocities in the agenda that these elitists have in mind are hardly sociably acceptable and designed to enhance one's life experience, let's be honest.
Yet, that is your viewpoint now. What if you were to change your attitude, change your way of looking at this?
Do continue.
So let us say that you have been, for many eons, dulled down, had the light that you are dimmed, through no fault of your own, and yet that is not perhaps the correct term. Let us change that, if we may.
A very rare occurrence indeed.
Yet, we are not infallible, Blossom. Let us change it to had the light that you are dimmed in order to have suppressed that which is to once again be rediscovered. For do you see, to rediscover the importance of this light is to rediscover a whole new world. And that is what you have come here to do. To awaken and to bring into light a whole new system of love, of recognizing the power of who you are and using it for love. You have spent so much time in a haze.
Yes, but again, I have to say, although you changed the sentence earlier, was having our light dimmed really our fault? I mean, we want to be our light. We don't want to walk around in this haze, and yet most of us do.
For a specific purpose. With respect, we ask you once again to look outside of the square, to look upon the entire jigsaw puzzle from above, rather than the little square you are working on in a linear perspective. Maybe, perhaps, could it be possible that this downfall of man, this corruptive system by man, this earthly disruptive way of living, was devised by you, by all of you, every single soul on the earth or off of it, in order to play out the game? For it is just a game.
As you have pointed out many, many times. Yet that indeed is all very well when above the game, yet when actually in it, has a very different feel from when just looking down upon.
This we understand. Yet, who devised the game?
Am I supposed to say all of us?
You would be correct in doing so. So then, now let us move your thoughts into the reason why. Why would you have devised this little act of the play?
Beats me. I'd rather have an interval and go get an ice cream.
Think about this, Blossom. What on earth would be a suitable reason for the human race to act out that which many who are awakening find despicable?
Well, I want to say to experience.
And why would you want to experience such a mess?
Because... Oh, dear God, I don't believe I'm going to say this, and I don't wish to offend, yet I feel my answer is, forgive me one and all, because we're bored. Oh, did I really just say that? I mean, where did that thought come from?
It came from truth.
Whose? Mine? Or consciousness as a on the whole?
Both.
Of course, for I am part of that whole. Yet come on, guys. Really? All this hatred, greed, war, rape, murder, starvation, I could go on and on, is happening because we, as one consciousness, got bored?
Let us try and soften the blow a little. You cannot be anything other
than love.
In order to expand every particle of love, every scenario, every possible possibility has to be looked into, has to be created, so that love can experience itself in everything. How else can it know itself in its full, complete being? And this is why infinity is to continue, never ending. For there shall never be a time when love is done, when it is through with experimenting. For it is all there is, everything. And as love is the creator, and love can never stop being, it can, therefore, never stop creating. It has to experience itself in every creation that is of, from itself.
And so this particular little dodgy patch on this little planet called Earth is just another creative experience in order for love to discover another particle of itself?
Yes. Elsewhere, now, there is yet another part of the jigsaw being played out. That is of the opposite experience to what is happening on your Earth now, maybe even on another Earth, for do not think yours is the only one.
Whoa, hold the phone just 1 minute. There are more Earths hanging about?
Blossom.
Yeah, I know. What was I thinking? Limited beliefs.
There is everything and more hanging about. Think of this word, everything. It means all that is. Everything. And therefore, there is no end of things. Therefore, there can be 1,000,000 Earths. Therefore, there can be multiple galaxies, zillions of universes, because creation never has and never will stop. It is endless. And since it never began, imagine all the ideas, all there must be hanging around that was created by creation itself. Now let us move your thoughts on once again. If this is the case, that all that is taking place on your planet at this time has been devised by you as an experiment in, of, through, as love, in order for that love to discover more of itself, would it not be more sensible to surmise that this little experiment has to have a purpose?
Well, yes. Okay, then. Let's say it is to see how nasty love can get. I'm not sure how else to put that.
Being love, having all power at your fingertips, and not only viewing, but feeling how this particular exercise is going as one consciousness, how would one expect to end it then? Having realized that perhaps it has reached its peak and is now time to close the act, have your ice cream and sit back and enjoy the next one.
So, assuming then that we are in control as a consciousness and that we can't just bring the curtain down, we have to find a way out, a way to finish it.
And how would you suggest that be done?
Loving everything, loving everyone.
And the curtain closes on the act, and we feel on this session.
Woohoo! Time for an ice cream. Thank you. Love you.
Before we go, your time ahead with the dolphins of the oceans and all that accompanies it is to be one of such magnitude for your well-being.
Well, thanks for that. I know it'll be so healing and uplifting.
Indeed. 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 Until your return, when we shall resume these communications once again, we love you.